I have no idea how to do intros. I'm sorry. What's good, y'all? Kid here, and I'm back again with another one. I hope everybody's doing good. Hope you guys are maintaining, taking care of yourself, drinking a lot of water, tipping your waitresses or your servers, whatever they want to be called. It ain't really my business. But I do hope you guys are doing good. COVID kind of hit us kind of hard this year. Movies are not even a thing anymore. Like, I honestly miss going to the movies and talking smack about whatever movie I was watching, or just turning up with everybody in the same environment who's probably enjoying the movie like I am. Yeah, movies are not going to be a thing anymore, I don't think. I don't think we're ever going to go back to the way things were. Sorry about that. You know, we got a new president now. The old one's out, new one's in, new policy is going to be in place. So hopefully everything works out for the best. Just stay as safe as possible and take care of yourself. My bad, y'all. This ring light is clapping me. So I do actually read the comments, and this video is actually proof of that. Shout outs to, dang, I am terrible. 1 second. This video is actually proof that I do read the comments. I love to engage with you guys. So if you do have a video, or not a video, well, I'm not editing that out. If you have a show that you want to watch, or you're considering but you don't know if you want to commit yourself to doing that, hit me up. Write it in an IG message, write it on no, y'all don't got me on Facebook. Write it on IG, write it on Twitter, send it to me on a comment on YouTube, and I'll be able to review it for you guys, all right? So shout outs to you, Broadway Vic. This one's for you, Brody. Transformers Prime. This is a sci-fi show, and it's on Netflix, not Hulu, not HBO Max, not on your Amazon unless you hacked it. I said Amazon. Is it Fire Stick? Yeah, Amazon Fire Stick. Yeah, that's how it goes, right? What was I talking about again? Sorry about that. Transformers Prime. It's on Netflix. It's a sci-fi show. Now, the way that they did this show is a little different compared to how they did it before. I would say they definitely targeted this show towards anyone around the age of 10 and under. Not too young. Like, I'd say about maybe like 6 to 10. Around that range. I was watching the show, and yeah, there's a lot. There was a lot that went into this show. And I'm not sure if all of it was good. So we have the traditional Autobots and Decepticons that we know. So if you guys watched the movie that had Shia LaBeouf, maybe like, what, 2007, you guys already know who I'm about to say. Optimus, Bumblebee, Starscream, and Megatron. So like the four main people. They have a few new characters as well, like RC and Hammerhead. But the show doesn't expand its cast in a way that kept me interested. While I'm watching it, they would show a new Autobot, and I'm like, okay, cool, this is a new person, gonna shake up that dynamic, see how they all work together. Now, how does this person operate? How is the rest of the crew gonna take to them? And they just didn't do that. They write a character in, and then by the end of the episode, the character's gone. So you're stuck with the same 6 people. Sorry, I forgot to mention. So there are 3 young kids who are following behind the Autobots. They got caught up in hijinks, whatever the case is, so now they're with them. So the characters never get a chance to interact with anyone else for too long a period of time before the next episode. And by the next episode comes around, you really don't remember who the last person was they had to interact with. You don't care about them. They're not that memorable. If they are memorable, you're pissed because you don't see them again. So I don't know. I got to maybe like 10 episodes in, and I realized that, and I'm just like, they're not gonna mention anyone else that was in the show. Whatevs. What I would say is the show is more focused on the storytelling aspect than the actual fight scenes. The fight scenes were very quick, and they had it wasn't as detailed as I would have hoped it to be. I know it's a Netflix show, but it's still a Transformer show, so I expected a little bit more explosions, a little bit more dynamic fight scenes. The fight scenes feel as though they weren't choreographed. It was like they just put the information into a computer. The computer said, all right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna make them fight, and we're going to make it like last for maybe like 30, 45 seconds. There was nothing really engaging. Like I said, they're more focused on the story than there are the actual fight scenes. The story is good, but it can feel really grinding. The process, or rather the pacing, I'm watching the show and I'm just like, this is taking forever to get to the point. I didn't really take too fondly to. The show would, my bad, my Xbox is on. Sorry about that, y'all. It felt like the show was doing filler episodes, but then at the end of that filler episode, they would try to remind you of the main storyline. I get that they were trying to make it that you have the chance to get to know the other characters, but you can tell that it feels forced. Megatron is the main villain, obviously, so you know he's out to do something bad to the planet. Because we know that that is a constant threat, I would like for it to feel as though the children who are interacting with the Autobots feel that level of pressure. Nothing, it didn't feel like that at all. It didn't feel like they had to balance a home life plus dealing with the Autobots. The main character, well, I'm gonna call him the main character because that's the first person that we saw. We see him interact with his mom, I think one time within like the first 10 episodes. And then we just don't see him have to explain where he's going after school. One of the main characters, one of the 3 children involved, he's like a super genius. And I get that, you know, being a super genius, you'd be into this kind of thing, or maybe you might find your way into it. But how you explain him not being around his parents? It makes it feel like there's no real... Can't connect to the characters if I can't see that scenario happening in real life. Overall, going back to the thing about Megatron and not feeling like there's a really big problem at hand, the stakes never really felt high until the fight scene was about to happen. Everything before then is just, I guess, okay, whatever. Like, I didn't at any point in time feel like there was a major threat that was on them. It felt like capture the flag at some point when I was watching the show. And I'm gonna explain what I mean by that. As in, the 2 main factions have bases and the other base is trying to find the other base, and that's literally the entire show. There's nothing, I don't know, I expected a little bit more. It's Transformers, for crying out loud. It's been around since like the 90s, since I was a little kid, and now I'm like 26, so this should have, I don't know. So as far as should you watch it, I would say you can check it out. I'm gonna do a rating system video another day to let you guys know what that means or how the rankings go, but check it out simply means if you got free time, if you're home and you're bored and you want to watch it, you could go ahead and give it a look-see, but I wouldn't say invest your time into this show if you're not into sci-fi. Just don't. This ain't, if you want to tell somebody about Transformers, this is not the show that you're going to tell them about. This is going to be the show that you don't tell anyone about, and then when it comes up in conversation, you say, oh yeah, I heard about that show. Kid reviewed it. He said it was alright. So watch it if you want. Don't kill yourself to get a chance to see it. However, I want to know what you guys think. If you've seen the show before, comment down below and let me know what your thoughts are about it. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Do you feel as though I was right? Do you feel as though I was wrong? Whatever the case may be, comment it down below. I love to engage with you guys. As always, love and appreciate all the support. Deuces. About that one quick thing I forgot to mention. If you guys do like the shirt that I have on, I bought this from Hot Topic. I think they have it now. Link should be in the description below. If it's not in the description, you can always go to hottopic.com and find it. And if you like my headband, this is from one of my bros company, Count It. They play basketball, they're nice, so support the family. All right, as always, love and appreciate all the support. Now for real, deuces.